Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Timey-Wimey Wednesday. Yeah. Terribly sorry, this video was meant to go up yesterday, but got a little sidetracked. I'm actually in the process of editing some stuff that's going to be going up over the course of the next several months, and it's just kind of been eating up all my time. So, yeah, we'll call it Wibbly Wobbly Wednesday. And there's actually going to be another update later on today. Because I've decided that Wednesday, for the most part, is going to be comic book day. So anything I've got on the go or want to talk about that's comic book related will usually go up on Wednesdays. I say usually because occasionally I just can't wait and I post on a different day. Anyway, it's Doctor Who time. Picked up a few new Doctor Who items that I wanted to share with you. So let's take a look today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. Alright, so first up, as you know, I've been keen to collect the Target novelizations of the classic series for a couple of reasons. I mean, first off, I just always wanted to have a complete set of them because I really enjoy them. And those of you who watched my four-part Target Memories series will know that that they can really enhance the enjoyment of the classic series in a whole different way than simply watching the series can. And the other reason being, I really want to get to doing the story-by-story reviews that I've been talking about forever. And the way I'd like to do them is by reading the Target novels and watching the episodes and the extras and doing like a combined Target review, like novelization review, DVD review, story review, and extras overview. Just kind of go deluxe with every single one of the stories. So it's going to be a project that's going to take a very, very long time. There's no question about it. But I'd like to get started on it. So I've actually got another batch of Target books on the way that I ordered through Amazon and eBay, just a combination of online retailers. Found the best deals I could. Most of them you can actually find fairly cheap. There's just a few of them that are I guess had lower print runs or whatever, so they're kind of more sought after and tend to go for more collector's prices. And then another option is, of course, the BBC themselves have actually been re-releasing a lot of them, reprinting them with either reproductions of some of the original cover art or new cover art by the original artist. Yeah, pretty cool. So I picked one of them up just the other day. I thought, what the heck? I still want to get the edition that I used to have. I talked about this one in one of my Target Memories ones. But I figured just to have a nice reading copy, and these are kind of snazzy editions. And I'm also kind of thinking I might like to get all the different editions as well. At least one of each sort of version of the cover. And yeah, so which one did I get? Well, they've reprinted about, I don't know, a dozen or so by this point. I picked up Doctor Who and the Web of Fear. How can you see? You see how shiny that is? It's like a gold, shiny logo that's really pretty. So all the reprints have that gold logo on them. And this is actually the original cover art by, what's his name? Chris Achilleos? Yes, Chris Achilleos. And they actually hired him to do new covers for some of the reprints as well that never had his artwork on them, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, so anyway, Doctor Who and the Web of Fear, gotta love it. So yeah, I'm mostly focusing on the first Doctor stories right now. As it stands by this point, with the ones that I received from Quack and I think Stout might have sent me one. No, Stout didn't send me any first Doctor ones. But then the ones I also ordered through Amazon and eBay, and the ones that I already had, I only need like 5 to have every single one of the first Doctor adventures in Target novelization form. So yeah, we're almost there. We're almost there, and then I can finally start doing those story-by-story reviews. So awesome. Next up, I picked up one. This is one of the ones that Target actually never got around to novelizing. Some kind of rights issue, I think, something like that. I don't know what the story was. But anyway, they never got around to novelizing it, and it wasn't until just a couple of years ago that we finally got a novel of it, written by Gareth Roberts. From the script by Douglas Adams, we have Shada. Yes, this is the big trade paperback edition. There is a hardcover as well, but very nice. I mean, this goes above and beyond what you would usually get in the Target novelizations. The Target novel was typically around 108 pages. This is an even 400. So there you go. This is like the equivalent of almost 4 Target books in one. So that's pretty cool. And they also just released The City of Death, which was another one that didn't get the novelization treatment back in the day. So pretty cool to have that. I figure I'll probably wait for the trade paperback of City of Death as well, just to keep them consistent on the shelf. And then I believe we're also getting The Pirate Planet, which was another one that didn't get the novelization treatment. Yeah, the two that are sort of, I'm kind of dreading getting are Power of the Daleks and Evil of the Daleks, because, again, Target didn't get around to novelizing those. Again, some kind of rights issue. But Virgin Books actually did, and they filled in those 2 story gaps there. But I'm guessing, again, really low print run, because those ones go for a fair amount of cash. I'm expecting to have to shell out a fair amount for those. And any of the ones that have the 7th Doctor logo on them, it seems like that era, the early to, or the like late 80s era, had really low print runs, and almost all of those are expensive now. Like, you can get a lot of the earlier books, like the ones with the diamond logo and the neon logo, or the 70s logo, like the early 70s logo, like that. You can usually find them for like $1, maybe $5. You know, if you search around, the vast majority of them. The ones with the late 80s logo, the Sylvester McCoy era logo, holy moly, like you're looking like $20, $15, $20 minimum, if not more. I've seen some of them go for as much as $100, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not paying $100 for those, for like a little dinky paperback that's probably in you know, barely holding together condition to begin with. I just want to have a decent copy that I can have on my shelf and read. It doesn't have to be perfect, but yeah. Anyway, one more Doctor Who item. I know I said back in the day I wasn't going to bother with these. Well, I've changed my tune. I decided, you know what? I think I will bother with these, at least in this form. Plus, it's long past time I got these in my collection in some form. I've watched them through various streaming services countless times, and it's about time I owned them in physical media form. So I picked up Series 1 of Doctor Who, the new series, New Who, if you will, on Blu-ray. Yeah. Now, you may recall when they released the box set of Series 1 through 7 with the Sonic Screwdriver Universal Remote Control, that ridiculously overpriced set that they put out. I think it was like $300 or something ridiculous like that. And half of that was just the price for the Universal Remote Control. And I was like, I don't care about that. I just want the show. Here's the thing. Series 1 through 4 were actually not shot in high definition. They were only shot in standard definition. Basically anamorphic widescreen 576i, which is PAL video format. So 720 by 576. But I got to thinking about it, and I was curious about the Blu-rays, because the Blu-rays obviously are just upconverts from that source material. But a lot of people were saying, yeah, you should check them out, because they actually are noticeably better. And I have to say, having watched a few sort of random clips from the first disc here, yeah, actually, it is noticeably better. It's not up to the quality of what you can see on Series 5 and up, because that's natively high definition, but it's definitely an improvement over the DVDs. You get way less artifacting, way less macro blocking. They use a much higher bit rate. It's actually, I took a look, because on the PS3 you can call up the bit rate, like as it's going. This is fully double the bit rate of what the DVDs use. So there is like no artifacting at all. Like it's basically as perfect as upconverted standard definition can look. And the other thing is, here in Region 1 land, we'd be getting a 480p or 480i version down-converted from the 576i PAL originals. So in this case, this is quite an upgrade for people in NTSC land, because these are Blu-rays made from the 576i sources and converted to 1080p. So we're getting getting much better quality already than what we would normally get on the 480i DVDs. So, yeah, I think I'm going to get the rest of them. So the rest are coming out. There's, I think, 2 more coming out this year, and then there's one coming out early next year, comprising series 1 through 4. They're basically just rushing them out. And very nice slipcover. Now, of course, I talked about the fact that I wanted to get the original DVD releases for all the package art, and I have to say, you do lose quite a lot of package art with this. You basically, the DVD set, I think, was 5 discs. This is 3. And, oh, I forgot, you get some collector's cards, too. Some Topps collector's cards. Pretty cool. So this is crunched down to 3 discs. So that's another testament to the quality. I mean, they could have easily put all 13 episodes in standard definition on a single Blu-ray. But no. They actually spread them across 3 discs, and they are full-blown up-converts to 1080p. They are not just standard definition on a Blu-ray. These are not standard definition Blu-rays. These are up-converted Blu-rays. So there's a difference. Yeah, and they look pretty damn good. I mean, this is literally as good as the series could ever possibly look. I cannot see them improving beyond this, because you cannot create definition and resolution where there is none in the source material, right? So, yeah, so there you go. So finally getting New Who into the collection, good and proper. So now I just basically need Series 2, 3, 4, and the specials. And then I'll have a solid run of Series 1 through 7. I should probably get off my butt and pick up Series 8 and 9 one of these days, too. Alright. Well, I don't know what else I can tell you. That's it. That's it for the pickups. So, some pretty cool stuff. New stuff for the Who collection. I've got, I don't know, about a dozen more Target books on the way in the mail from various sources, which will give me a solid run of stories 1 through 19. So more than enough to start these story-by-story reviews. Now, as to when those books come in, I don't know. When I do start doing the story-by-story reviews, don't expect them to be every week, because they won't be, because I basically need time to be able to read the book, to watch the DVD, to listen to any commentaries that are on the DVD, watch all the extras that are on the DVD, and just, you know, be as thorough as possible. So that's the idea, is to watch and experience absolutely everything, and then go from there, and just have every conceivable permutation of the story, and you know, lots of cool behind-the-scenes info. But I don't know how long they're going to be. I'm going to try to keep them down to around the 15-minute mark, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that is it from me to you for now. So quick thank you to my Patreon sponsors, especially Kyle Pellegrini and Get Your Gorgeous On, my 2 highest level sponsors. Thank you very much, guys. And to everyone else as well. Alrighty, that is it from me to you for now. So until next time, thanks for watching, and sayonara.